Yeah. From the asphalt to Valhalla. Motor Cop Chronicles. We ride.
Welcome. It's been a little bit since I recorded something. This story should be national news, in my opinion, anyway. This is a local story from a little small town in Addis, Louisiana. That's in West Baton Rouge Parish. Why do I think it should be national news? A 7-year-old little girl named Paris Williams is being killed, murdered. And they have her mom, her mother, I think Brianna, or however you say it, Dorsey, and they just arrested another suspect named Christopher Butler and put in jail. We're going to talk about it because it's a little ridiculous that a 7-year-old is dead. People are supposed to protect their children, but yet we're having all these children that are being they're not here no more because of it. So let's talk about it. We're going to start off with a little short video and probably break in and then talk about that. So here it is.
Christopher, did you kill a 7-year-old?
I'm innocent.
It is very tragic, very senseless that a 7-year-old has passed over something.
That 7-year-old's death has the community reeling and asking questions about how something like this could happen.
Tonight, the man accused in that 7-year-old's death surrendered in West Baton Rouge. The
I team spent the day digging into his criminal history and found he's no stranger to the law, raising some questions about how he managed to be out in the first place. Let's start now with our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto. He spoke to the suspect as he walked into jail today and talked to the child's teacher, a former teacher. Chris, you're here now with new reporting. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Greg and Liz. On his way into jail, Christopher Butler told me he loved that child like his own and maintained his innocence. There's also an update on the mother of that child tonight, who is already in custody. Christopher, did you kill a 7-year-old?
I'm innocent.
Go ahead.
I'm
Don't
innocent.
say nothing. Don't say nothing. Sir.
Innocent? What would you like to say to the families of the people that love that child?
That was like my dog.
Christopher, shut
She
up.
was like your daughter?
Shut up.
In what sense, sir? Are you grieving her death?
Yeah, what you think?
Police say that you're responsible for it. How do you make sense of that?
I'm innocent.
Handcuffed and flanked by 2 law enforcement officers, Christopher Butler's 4-day taste of freedom is over. Last week, Addis police named Butler as a suspect in the death of 7-year-old Paris Williams, a beloved second grader in West Baton Rouge Parish. Lily Bradford will always remember Paris's smile.
Paris was truly such a bright light in our classroom and in my life as a person. No matter what we were doing in the classroom, no matter where we were going in the hallway, she always had the biggest smile on her face.
Bradford remembers the precocious 7-year-old as a child who loved other students. She never met a stranger and left a lasting impact on people who knew her.
Our one thing, our biggest thing is to save these kids, protect these kids, and they go home and we don't really know what happens at home, and what we can do is love them and
Protect the children. Exactly. And obviously the children aren't being protected. We see him here. This him. Accused. Innocent until proven guilty. Turned himself in. But he's been 4 days they were looking for him. They put warrants out for him. Now we're going to hear about his arrest history coming up also. I would like to know who this woman is in the background. This woman back here. This woman right here. This big woman. Who is she? It's not the mother, because the mother's in jail. I think her bond is $1 million. Of course, we got people saying let her out. They obviously just didn't arrest her and put her in there just because. They have to have some type of evidence against her of her involvement in this. I don't believe it might have been on purpose. Probably negligent. Did she fail to report it? Was she trying to cover for this man, like a lot of women do, a lot of people do in domestic relationships with abuse? But this woman back here, y'all can hear, telling him to shut up and stuff like this.
In custody. Christopher, did you kill a 7-year-old?
I'm innocent.
Go ahead.
I'm
Don't say
innocent.
nothing. Don't say nothing.
I mean, who is she? Is that his attorney?
What would you like to say to the families of the people
Is
that
it?
love that child?
She don't look like an attorney.
That was like my dog.
Christopher, shut
She was
up.
like your daughter?
She wants him to shut up.
What sense, sir? Are you grieving her death?
Yeah, what you think?
Police say that you're responsible.
Still running her
How
mouth.
do you make sense of that?
I'm innocent.
Handcuffed and flanked
He
by
innocent.
2 law enforcement.
He innocent. Like I said before, prison's full of innocent people. Just ask one of them. We'll see. He is innocent until proven guilty. Then what happened to the little girl? Let's get over here. That's a teacher of hers that we heard speaking.
7-year-old Paris Williams was rushed to the hospital, where she died. Detectives tell us it appeared there was some sort of fight or violent incident inside the trailer between Christopher Butler and the child's mother, Breon Dorsey. Detectives say during the fight, furniture was overturned, and somehow Paris died, leading to charges for the child's mother and Butler.
No. From what we hear on that, saying it appears that they had a fight there. Furniture overturned, most likely broken. Was the child accidentally hit, knocked over, or something like that? Well, no, they don't say. It'll all end up coming out in court. Did the mother fail to protect the child? Did the child get hurt and the mother not call and report it right away? Some of the charges the mother has is obstruction of justice. Was she trying to cover up for him? Was she trying to cover up for herself?
Mother is facing an obstruction of justice charge and principal to murder charge.
I know it's unfortunate that, a lot of people are crying out, why was the mom arrested? But right now, the facts and evidence that we have in place, that is why she was arrested.
Tonight, the I-Team found Butler has a lengthy run-in with law enforcement and prosecutors. Our team found 10 convictions on Butler's record dating back to 2010.
Before we listen to him, that's 10. Man's been arrested 10 times. He's been arrested more than that, most likely. He has 10 convictions. Convictions. Now, listen to the thing. Personally, he shouldn't be out. He shouldn't have even been out on the street. The man should have been in a state penitentiary somewhere doing time. Everybody says that the legal system is unfair and all that stuff. If it was so unfair, he would be doing a lot of time. He wouldn't have been on the street. If he wasn't on the street, maybe this little girl would probably still, I'm pretty sure this little girl would probably still be alive, Paris.
For violent charges like aggravated flight, illegal use of a weapon, simple assault, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and felony.
Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon in Louisiana carry up to 10 years in prison. Why he in prison? Felony theft, a simple assault, illegal use of weapons, aggravated flight.
Theft. In all of those cases, Butler was sentenced, served his time, or was released from prison. Tonight, he's facing second-degree murder charges.
It always hits different when it's a child. It really does. They're supposed to live that good, long life, and to have it cut short over something of this nature is just, it's senseless.
For Lily Bradford, making sense out of a child's death is something she hasn't quite been able to do just yet. But pictures of Paris's smile help her hold on to memories of a child who left her mark on a small community over 7 short years.
She was such a bright light in my life and a bright light in everyone else. And so just asking for continued prayers for her family, her friends, and especially her classmates who maybe won't understand quite exactly what happened, but peace that they'll know that she is in a great place still.
Sources say Dorsey's bond is $1 million. She has one conviction on her record from 3 years ago for bringing drugs into a jail.
I know you've got some stuff.
We heard that, right? Mom's got a conviction also for introduction of contraband into a penal institution. So we can assume from that, I mean, mom's not making a lot of good choices in her life either, right? Like the choice of who she's seeing. Because he obviously, this Christopher guy isn't Paris's daddy because his last name's Butler. Paris's last name's William. The mama's last name's Dorsey. We're keeping all this straight. She's been arrested. She should have been doing more time. The judicial, everybody's talking about the judicial system. If it was so bad, these people would be in prison. This Butler guy would be in prison. He probably did a couple years and got out on probation. Now what happened? Second-degree murder. Let's hope he gets convicted of it. If he did it, let's hope he gets convicted of it. That's a life sentence, period, in Louisiana. No ifs, ands, buts about it. If you get convicted of second-degree murder, it's mandatory life imprisonment, period. If they don't make a deal, drop it down to manslaughter. He does, I don't know, some couple years in prison and gets out again. In the meantime, this little girl will never get to live her life. She'll have to move on. She could have been a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. She could have been all kind of stuff when she grew up, but we'll never know now because her life's cut short because of probably neglect from her mom. Her mom negligent for, even if, you know, the mom didn't have anything to do with the death. I don't know. We'll find out in court. But you decided to bring this person into the child's life. Pretty sure you knew his past history. Your past history is not that great either, being arrested. Not setting a good example for this child. And look where it ended up.
On what the community is doing out there to help that sweet baby?
Certainly, as you can imagine, funeral expenses are expensive these days, and the community center in Plaquemine is actually going to be selling some plate lunches for $15 on Thursday to help raise money for funeral expenses. As you can imagine, we're all parents, guys, and this just really tugs at all of our hearts.
No. I think we saying plate lunches. I'm familiar with the area. May go get one. Only if all the money goes to help burying that child. If any of this money is going to go towards any legal defense for this woman, I won't. The money goes to burying this poor, beautiful little girl. That's gone because of these two people. It was like, oh, well, maybe this lady right here, regardless of the fact, brought this man into her home and around her daughter. If you're a woman and you are part or you know, involved in some kind of domestic relationship where you're being abused, think of the children and get out. I know sometimes it's hard. They have places, shelters, and all that stuff like that. But you got to take the first step. But I've been a cop for over 30 years. Been in the same houses many a times. We can only do so much. We arrest. We make arrest even when the women don't want us to. And you'll be in court and see the same woman that you just that you saw with black eyes and beat up in there. You know, they all back lovey-dovey and hugging. Oh, he promises he's never going to do it again and all stuff like that. Don't believe the lies, people. He did it once, he's going to do it again. Get out of the situation. There's help out there. Don't put your children in that situation or yourself. Your life's more important than that. Your child's life is way more important than that. Don't make bad choices like she did. Him, he's probably just a dirtbag. So try to keep y'all updated and informed. Leave your comments below in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. What's your opinion on it? Let's talk about it. Till next time.